Welcome back. This is Stuart again with Fitness with Stu. And please like, comment, subscribe to the video where I drop daily content about fitness and how you can achieve those goals that you really want to. So let's get right into it. If you're a new subscriber coming back, this is something I always do. I always want to show you where I started at. And this picture I'm about to show you, it's almost even a totally different person. It's somebody I used to be back in 2021 who's overweight, in the high 280, 290 range, wearing a jacket size for men that know, like a 48 regular, almost pushing a 50 regular. It wasn't good, man. Pants bulging out, probably wearing like a size 40, 42. It was just overweight. So as you can see, this is what I used to look like. And I use it as a constant reminder where I do not want to be ever again. I never thought I could get this big, but if you can't control what you eat, you'll be right there. It takes time, but it can happen. You go to these fast food restaurants over and over and over, and you create habits with them, loyalty rewards, as we say. You loyal to them, they ain't loyal to you. Because as soon as you have to go to the hospital or something like that, heart attack or something, they're not paying those bills for you. So this is where you gotta keep that mindset in. And this is why nutrition actually really matters. I'm gonna tell you 3 things that are very important about nutrition. And when I'm talking about this, the number one thing is, people always say, cheat day, right? Avoid them, because all you're doing is cheating yourself out of your success, out of your self that you wanna see, the goals you're trying to see. Because you just gotta get disciplined. Have a mindset set on Christ that can give you discipline. What you put in your body does matter. It's like the type of gas you put in your car, right? You're not gonna go to some rinky-dink gas station and get gas that you know they got watered down gas and put it in there and expect your car to perform in tip-top shape, right? So don't put these fast food, processed foods, foods that you don't even know if they clean or nothing like that in your body, because it's something quick and fast. You can go, you're tired, you don't want to do anything, you had a long day at work, you stressed, all these things. No, you don't want to do that, because over time, that's what got you in the situation you were in. You got to change those habits. Number 2, you will feel more energy. You do the things that you always wanted to do. You know, when you come home from work, you feel tired. You'll have a burst of energy because the food has nutrition value in it versus this processed food. Doesn't have a lot of minerals and vitamins that you need for your everyday lifestyle you want to live. Whether you want to be chilling on the couch watching TV, or you want to go out there and run a mile, a marathon, or just play around with your kids, run around with them. You can't do this if you're eating processed foods. I'm telling you, your more energy will allow you to achieve your fitness goals. You can eat more foods because they have more nutrition value in them. Whole foods, you can have more of it than the processed foods. When you go to McDonald's or something, most of their meals, it says based on the 2,000 calories. Why do you think it's like that? Because they know you. Think about it. If the pricing is set to a certain amount, right, and you're not going to get filled of that, you have to, I'm hungry after a couple hours. It's a marketing thing. They're marketing towards you, the consumer, so you can keep coming back. It's not no health benefit to going to McDonald's, Burger King, Jack in the Box, Chick-fil-A, all these places. Just because they say it's healthy doesn't mean it's healthy. If you ain't in the kitchen making it yourself, it ain't healthy. Unless you personally know them, you can see what ingredients they putting in. They washing their hands, they thoroughly preparing it, letting it marinate if it's chicken or whatever it is the case. But most of the time, restaurants don't let you see that. It's in the back, either microwaving the food and bringing it to you like they grilled it. They cooked it before, prepped it before. You don't know their process, so why would you trust them? The only person you should actually trust is you should trust in God. So that's all I'm saying. That's and the third one, right? The third one, fast food ruins your process. Because, yes, you say, I'm going to count my calories and I'm only eat this amount, right? Well, then the type of quality of food does affect your workouts. It does affect your energy levels. It affects so much stuff that you don't even realize. Whereas if you could have had more endurance to run a mile under, let's say, 10, 11 minutes, with processed food, if you had whole foods, it's like giving your body a better energy source, and it can last longer, It's just like having these cars, right? The hybrid thing. The hybrids can last longer because it's a mixture of gas and electric. so you get the best value for your money. This is why you want to have a hybrid system. You want to eat 90% whole foods, and then the other 10% is things that you like, minus the processed foods. So I stay away from those, but things that you actually like, so that way you don't deprive yourself of things that you want to do. You got to have a structure in your life. If you don't have no structure, it ain't going to work. You're going to go back to this. You're going to go back to this. It's so easy to get complacent and go back to this, because guess what? Everybody else is doing it. So do you want to follow the crowd? Like our mom used to say, if they going to jump off a bridge, you going to jump too? And the logical answer is no. So don't follow the crowd. I mean, the crowd is doing stuff that God doesn't like. And most of the time what people are looking on TikTok and stuff like that is something that is inspired by somebody. Why don't you be the person that inspires someone else instead of being the opposite way around? People look up to you. They start and they will. All it takes is you taking the initiative to do it, And this goes into the next part of that, right? Learning new recipes. If you gotta look on YouTube or look on TikTok for new recipes to make, there are different ways to eat the foods that you love but have better ingredients. Like these pizza restaurants say they make better ingredients. Well, maybe they do, maybe they don't. But can you actually see them making it? In most cases, you can't, right? So don't cheat yourself. That's what I meant to say. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself, right? Treat your body like the temple that it is, because you're being lended this body. This is the body of Christ. This ain't yours. So take good care of it so it can take good care of you in the older days of yourself, because you're not going to always look like this. So why not preserve what you can? Like fine wine ages over time. Do that for yourself, right? And see what your body doesn't like and what it does like. Because just because something looks good on TikTok or something looks good on your favorite influencer doesn't mean your body will react to it the same way. That's what the information comes when you feel bloated. It's something that your body doesn't like. You got to figure these things out. As a child, when you were growing up, you were fed things to give to you, and then based on your reaction, they kind of tailored a little bit. But your taste buds change over time. Learn yourself. You're not going to learn anybody else. You're not going to learn to love anybody else unless you love yourself and learn the things that you know about you, so you can properly tell somebody how to love you. It's like your love language, just like that. So once again, I'm going to go over these real quick. Cheat days, you want to avoid. Getting more energy with eating whole foods, you can get that, because it's going to make your day feel a lot better. And last but not least, bad foods ruin the process. It really does. Learn new recipes. Get back on track. Just start doing things that will benefit you in the future. I'm telling you, it's going to do it. Now, once again, this is Stuart with Fitness with Stu. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me about your fitness journey. Tell me about the things you're struggling with. I can give you helps and tips and things that you can do to get you on your fitness journey. I just got through doing my daily run thing that I do every day. That's why I got this tile stuff on. And, it's something I get up. Do I not want to do it? There's days I don't. But I know I have the discipline to keep on doing it, because I know there are results in this. It's going to benefit you in the long run. You're going to have more energy, more stamina to do things that you want to do. And you're not going to feel as tired. I'm telling you, you're not. So you want that energy, because the energy will allow you to achieve the goals in life and success, the dreams that you want. If you have low energy, it's not going to work. And people can see that. They can see that. People say the vibe, the energy, that they actually can really see that. If you're low energy, you're tired, you're lazy, you don't want to do nothing, people don't want to be around people like that have low energy. It's contagious. They don't want to be around. Oh, you sick, get away from me. Oh, I don't want to be around you. They won't necessarily say that, but you will see it. And the way you treat your body and how you keep yourself, people pay close attention to that. People get hired and fired based on that, whether you believe it or not. It's a mental mind thing they're doing. They're not listening. They say, oh, he's not in shape. Oh, this or she's not doing this. They make a mental note. And if someone's in shape comes in and they have the job opportunities and you have the same resume and it's the same thing, I guarantee you they're going to go with the person that's in shape, because they're more disciplined and they achieve a goal in their life that most people don't want to do. So be that person. Be that outlier. Be that one that stands out outside from the world that God wants you to be. Be that chosen one that you're built to be. God has molded you into the man or woman of God that you're supposed to be. Be who you're supposed to be and stop being like everybody else. Once again, this is Fitness with Stu. Like, comment, subscribe to the video. Leave a comment. Tell me how you feel, what you've been going, what your workout plan is, and I'll get back to you. Until then, you know the famous thing. Peace. I'm out of here.